I hope my bro has a multimedia corporation or
All
something.
the time, girl.
A visionary interview. Happy St. Patrick's Day to people that are Irish out there getting lit. Today we got Jermaine. You want to go into who you are a little bit, where you're from, just so people know who you are?
My name's Jermaine. I go by Jermaine for like recording, whatever we do, music, whatever. From New York, Brooklyn, New York. Raised South Carolina, no Charleston. Just started rapping. That's about it.
Okay, and being that you're from Brooklyn, and I want to say more than half of the BGR collective is from down south. What was your upbringing like in terms of music taste?
Um, Really, a combination between my brother and my mother. Because my mother, all she would play for me is nothing but 70s, 80s, 90s music, and R&B really specifically. So like I really didn't get really a taste into like hip hop and rap until like my brother, like until like he got into like middle school and high school. Cause I'm like me and him 7 years apart. So he brought me up on on Currency and fucking I can curse.
Yeah.
All right. Well Currency, Big Crit, Styley, and just to name a few people. And that's really bringing out more of my, I guess, my well, now on this tape, because this tape not kind of soulful at all, kind of jazz, not really jazz, but the next one really is my forte, more my style.
Okay, and not to sidetrack too much, but you mentioned Currency. Did you listen to that new Currency and Alchemist album?
He drops way too much stuff every damn month. I have some catching up to do.
Yeah, he does drop a lot, but that Currency and Alchemist album you should definitely check out. Considering it sounds like it's within that realm of music that you want to make. So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, and when did music making become very prevalent in your life? I know you just said that you're particularly new to it, but when did you decide that you wanted to conquer this?
Well, like I said, I just started rapping, but in terms of actually like liking music, loving music, I always loved music I always listen to stuff, know all the odd details and things of that nature. But Crush is the one that really forced me to rap. Like he been banging in my ear for the past about 5 years now. Like he's the reason why I'm legit rapping. I would not be rapping if not for him. So
okay.
yeah, he past 3-4 years, and then I just been writing and practicing how to make full songs, cadence, lyrics, and like just how to make an actual song structure and things of that nature for like the past 3 years. And I just been practicing. And this year I actually got in the booth and recorded a song.
Okay. And that's something which is Versatile, your newest EP, dropped February 19th. I kind of want to go into the vibe of that album first, or the EP first, because you mentioned, it's not a jazzy feel, it's not soulful, but it's kind of within that realm of music. So, and I have a specific question. So it sounds like there's a special someone out there. Maybe was that EP dedicated to someone, or
Not
because
at all.
there's a lot of there's a more than a few love references. So I just
Oh,
wanted to ask that.
I didn't even notice I made love records until my brother pointed it out. I was like, but like I guess that's like I don't know, because like for me in my writing process, really like the beat really gives me a topic. Like it's weird to explain, really, because like I don't just sit there and think about what I'm gonna write on this song or this beat. It goes in terms like I go on YouTube, listen to beats, look up whatever Kendrick type beats, Isaiah Rashad type beats, whatever, and like whatever like the vibe of the beat gives me, that's what I go. That's what it just clicks. Like I was just writing the song just now. Like I had like 4 beats. I was like, you make that, you like beats just make that stank face was like that hard.
Yeah.
Even though I can make that face, nothing comes to mind. Then but like some beats do, something comes to mind. So it's like, okay, cool. I just start going off that. So it's really the beat gives me the topic. It's weird to explain, but that's the best way I can explain it.
I mean, that's still dope though, because you have your own process and that's how you go by it. But speaking of your process, in situations where you may be stuck, maybe you have writer's block, or maybe you can't find the right beat. What do you do in those situations to get out of that?
Well, I learned this from like I don't know where I learned it from, but I learned it when I was younger. Something like if you ever like get blocked, you just like got a mental block with anything, go do something else and come back to it. Simple as that.
Okay.
So I just go do something else and I come back to it, and usually it gets things start rolling again.
Is there a certain activity that you go towards when that happens? Maybe go to the gym or hang out with
Mm-mm,
friends. There's nothing specific that you normally do.
nothing specific. Just do
Okay.
something. Go do something else. Get your mind off that. Yeah. Laundry, doing dishes. I don't know. It don't matter. Going to work. That's it.
Okay, word. And we mentioned the BGR collective earlier, and I kind of wanted to touch up on that real quick. Have 1/8 BGR
Hmm.
in your bio.
Hmm.
What does that mean specifically? Like,
1/8, like it's total of 8 of us in the group.
okay, I thought you were saying like you were percentage of BGR or something like that. I didn't know how to read that for a minute, so I had to
Uh,
ask that.
I just
Um,
kind of cutting in and out on some words, but I can pick it up for the most part.
okay, yeah, I was saying that I couldn't tell how to read that. I didn't know what you
Oh
meant
yeah,
by it.
yeah. One. I should have said 1/8. My fault.
I mean, it's not your fault. It's just how I read it. Maybe other people perceived it the way you wanted to, but so how did you even get involved in the BGR collective? I know you said you've known Cruz for a while, you've known
Hmm.
Pari, but how did that all come together? Considering you're from New York.
Well, I'm from New York originally, but like I've been raised down here for like practically all my damn life. So, but I known Cruz since 6th grade, maybe. Yeah, since 6th grade. And I met Pari. No, I think no, I knew Pari in like probably like 10th grade, but I wasn't really close with Cruz. I see him in the hallway that month, whatever, whoop, whoop, but it's really when I got to high school, like 9th grade, 10th grade, I started getting cool with Pari. And Cruz and Pari were best friends. And so whenever I'm with Pari, sometimes Cruz should be there. So I usually be with them. And then like I entered the scene when they first legit started rapping. And then it just branched off from there. Really.
Okay, no, that's dope. I like to know the origin story of how collectives even become collectives. I always find that dope. But
Yeah, I was Cruz driver, driving to studio sessions and shit. That was my role in the group first starting out.
wow. And speaking on your role in the group, that brings me to my next question, which is, what do you feel you bring to the collective as a whole? Um, in terms of whatever aspect, music making, friendship, whatever. What is it that you believe you bring to the table?
Well, I'm the clown at the group for in terms of friendship wise. So like I'm the person I don't take nothing serious. So I'm that dude at the group in terms of personality and friendship wise. But rapping or musically wise, I bring well, as you can tell, I don't make music like them at all. We just two different types of lay low, party and cruise. We make totally polar opposite music. So I mean, like I bring a type of diversity to the group. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's also cool because it corresponds with the title of your EP to begin with, versatile. So I like that answer. Um, and again, these questions kind of relate to one another. But what's this collective mean to you? I mean, like, what do you see? Where do you see this collective going within the next few years? And how does it?
Hopefully, man, we could I mean, well, I know I don't want to be signed, but I mean, hopefully it's like be become a like probably like a not to compare, but like a YBN or whatever. Like just like get out there, more audiences, more shows, getting our name out there, actually like getting paid for this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Actually getting
Right.
like a recognition for all of the hard work, put it in type thing. I know because I know it's like really really I'm so like more for it for Cruz really because I know this is like his thing, like rapping and shit like that. So I'm more in tune for him to actually achieve the goal and what he want really. So yeah, really for him to really break out. It's cool we break out, but I mean like it don't mean nothing for me if he don't break out. You know what I'm saying? Because he started it. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
And hypothetically speaking, let's say he does break out, and and you don't for that specific time period with him blowing up. Maybe what do you plan on doing? Do you plan on being an A&R or something, like recruit artists for BGR, or like?
I'm gonna keep doing. I'm gonna try to help best way I can, whatever he need. But keep doing the same thing I'm doing, working, getting a better job, find a career. Keep on. Keep rapping, keep getting better. And yeah, I mean, like I'm if anything, I'm gonna be more static and more driven because that he made it. So I mean, like so
Right.
if anything, it's gonna be
And
like.
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
No, I said it's like if anything, that's gonna be like that's probably like the main goal for him. Just like like it'd probably be better off if it worked out that way, honestly.
That's dope. And my last BGR collective type question for this little part. But so when I interviewed Pari, he expressed to me that he has an interest or a passion for making horror films in the future. Are there any other passions that you have other than making music that you can see yourself going down that path?
I can see myself being a professional basketball player, but that's probably not gonna happen. But I can see that from I love basketball in my heart. That's like my first love type thing. But it's not gonna happen. But do something of that nature. I know YouTube. I like doing YouTube a lot. YouTube is really fun. Especially with my personality and so that kind of fits. I know I want to open like some I want to do like some businesses, things of that nature. Like I really want to open like a sneaker store. Cause like I'm really a clothes and like shoe type of guy. Like I'm in the fashion. So yeah. Probably about that really. I mean like I'll be in a film by Pari. You know what I'm saying? I'll be an extra.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's cool that you mentioned, pro basketball. I wouldn't downplay, the potential.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't downplay that because you can always play overseas or,
Oh yeah, for sure.
anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
For
You see,
sure.
Amari Stoudemire is like 40 years old, busting their ass out there. So
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Him and Stephon Marbury.
right.
Mm-hmm.
And you mentioned earlier another project, something that would be within more of your realm of music making.
Definitely.
Do you want to go into when that's going to drop, how it's going to sound, what you want that album to entail?
Well, I want to entail my style because I know Stereotype, specifically Stereotype is like that song specifically. It's like that's my genre of music, but it's like I got to work on it because I really wanted to re-record that thing because like when I made Versatile, like that was my third studio session ever. My third studio. I recorded 5 hours, made Versatile. That's it. I had I remember vividly about my first 3 studio sessions is that the first one, I got the lyrics. Like I said, I was practicing 3 years, whatever, whoop. I vividly, I know everything about kind of like, like music and things of that nature. But in terms of being in the booth, no experience. So I had no confidence in my voice at all. So like, I'm literally really just talking like nah, like it's so dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? That I'm worrying about what the engineering thinking, what I'm saying, what crews thinking in on outside. So I mean like that tape, like I recorded like three different fucking versatiles. And that was the one I actually liked. That was in third studio session. That's the one I actually liked. So that came out remotely kind of good. And then I know that ain't had nothing to do with your question, but now we going to the next project. It's called Call the Benz. And I'm kind of thinking about summertime, June, July, August-ish, maybe. But I'm about majority of it done. I probably got like 2-3 more songs to record for it. I gotta edit a couple. I just recorded 5 songs. Like 4 made the cut. Edited like 2 of them, and from the future, from a past fucking session. So I'm about 75% done, 80% done. But how it's gonna sound really? I got another stereotype type beat in there, but more of my style. And then what other beats on there? Like I got another love song in there. I got I guess the best way I can compare it, because like when the people I let listen to it so far, they say I sound like Isaiah Rashad, a little bit of Currency, and then you got that little kind of jazzy pop tunes like type beats like Smino, Reggie, Anderson .Paak, Pop. Like I really like those type beats. That's like the best way I could describe it. Like K Trinidad, how you say his name? Trinidad. I don't know how to say his name.
I know exactly who you're talking about, but
Yeah,
I don't know how to say his name either.
I'll be butchering it every time, but his type beats.
Katrinada or something like that.
Yeah. Kendrick Lamar type beats, like those are that's my realm. Like I finally found my lane, and I really about to call this next project in my lane, but I changed it to Collar Beans. So that's really the best I can give you in terms of detail.
I mean, that was more than enough. That's more than that's more than what artists normally give me about future projects. So I love that answer.
I might have fucked up, so you know what I'm saying. Like I said, just not a rapper. So like, yeah, I might have told you too much. I don't know. Cruise probably update later.
No, but I was gonna go back to something you said, and you can tell me if I'm wrong. But I wanted to go back to something you said about you caring about what the engineers think, what Cruise thinks. And it sounds like what sound you want to make. It's just the confidence that needs to be boosted a little bit when you're in the booth. You know what I'm saying? Like you're in there alone, so care about what other people are thinking. If they give you critical criticism, take it. But at the end of the day, when you're in there, you know what I'm saying? That's your music,
You said that's over with now. I was like the first 3 sessions, and after that, I was like, cause like it don't take me long to readjust to something like to adjust to something like that. I mean, what's adjusting? Period. So yeah, that's over with now though. Yeah, so like Versatile and Carla Beans is gonna sound completely different. Well, not completely different, but it's gonna be in the more realm of like probably like my MJ type beats, other half type beats. You're not gonna see no PYT type beats. You might get an Uncle Bobby type beat. But yeah, matter of fact, not as I don't know. I really can't. I gotta listen to the beat to tell you. But yeah.
Okay. And with that project coming out very soon, I mean, spring is basically here. So with the summertime coming, you're thinking about dropping this project. Are there going to be any BGR features on there, or any features on at all? Because I remember, your EP didn't have any features. So. Okay.
No, I want to establish myself before I put anybody on. I was gonna have Crucial on for Versatile. No, matter of fact, no, I ain't gonna say that. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna say that. But no, I am not putting nobody on. No, yeah, I want to establish my own name first before I add Crucial on there. So yeah, or Pari or Lay Low. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure I'm good. You know me from me, not because like you see Crucial BGR on the feature. You go to that song, like nah.
Okay, so what if it was vice versa? So what if you wanted to, get more exposure? Would you feature on any of their projects just to get that exposure?
I mean, yeah, if they want me to, yeah, for sure.
Okay. Oh,
but
and
you ain't doing none of my shit. No, go ahead. My fault.
No, you're good. I was gonna ask, do you plan on coming out with any visuals for anything on Versatile anytime soon before the next album comes out?
No, nothing for Versatile. To be completely A1 with you, I don't even like Versatile. I don't even like it.
Oh. I mean, have you got any positive acclaims?
Oh yeah, nothing but positive. I'm hard on myself though. I'm hard on myself. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like what it sounded like in my head before I went to the studio, it didn't sound like that coming out. And I know why I didn't, because I didn't have that confidence. I didn't have that voice. I didn't have that, that will to just try different things. Like, so yeah.
So what do you
No.
believe is missing from Versatile? What do you think would have made it better? Other than the whole confidence thing, what do you believe you should have added to that?
Oh, okay. Now that you say that, not because another big problem with Versatile was I was trying to be like somebody else. I was trying to be like Isaiah Rashad. I was trying to be like Kendrick Lamar, Tyler Creator. You know what I'm saying? Like the lyrics was mine, but like I was expecting their voice to come out my mouth. You know what I'm saying? So that's not gonna work. I gotta get that got out my head. So and that eventually what happened on the third session. So yeah, but yeah, that and confidence is the biggest thing ever. So now I'm doing the most weirdest shit in the studio now. You know what I'm saying? And I do not care what you think. I usually don't care about what other people think because I'm the most obnoxious dude in the group. You know what I'm saying? I'm the loud one. Yeah, I usually don't care, but this is like something totally new for me. So that's why it took me like a little bit of time to adjust and, you know what I'm saying, get back to my normal self.
Okay. And with it taking, time to adjust and everything with, being in the studio, with your personality, how do you think you would be on stage? Not now, but in the future when you have, 2-3 projects out and you want to get your face out there.
I've been thinking about that. I don't know, probably like I can really give you Cause I know I'll probably be a little bit timid at first, like, but like probably on the more hyper songs, I'll probably get like probably what I'll do, knowing me, on like, cause don't you usually practice before you do this? Like, don't you have like little like rehearsal and things of that nature?
I mean, that's up to the artist, so you can rehearse, but
yeah. So I'll probably have rehearsal.
Don't typically rehearse.
I probably have rehearsal and have crew. I have the BGR in the stands, bottom like the rest of the 7, and just perform in front of them, and that helped me out right there. And I'll give me some type of leeway leading to the performance type thing.
Okay.
I know
honestly,
I know I'll break the jitters once I get into it, like probably like 10 minutes into performing in front of other people.
And that's usually what artists tell me. Like, if they don't go out there with their boys, like when they first start performing, they're a lot more timid than if they're there. And then once they get comfortable, even being in front of a whole bunch of people, they're like, all right, I can just go out there by myself, take my shirt off, go crazy. Like, it's.
I'd rather by myself. I'm more of a by myself person. So, like, I go to the studio by myself, just me and the dude that's what is he called, the engineer or something like that.
Engineer, producer.
Me, it's just me and him. Like, Crucial's at the last one for like the last 30, 40 minutes. But I'm usually in there by myself. I like going by myself.
Okay. And this is typically where the interview gets a little exciting. I have a segment called Visionary's Hot Seat. You either know the answers or you're stuck not knowing, but just know that I'm not pinning anybody one another. It's basically just your personal opinion based off your sound or your vision.
You better get me in trouble. All right, come on.
Not yet. I just want to put that disclaimer out there.
That's you.
So, based off your personal tastes,
Uh-huh.
within BGR associates at least, if you were to make a music video today, shooting it and editing it, Joey Lenz or your boy E Dollars?
You know what's crazy? I know both of them like the same amount. So I mean, it all depends on what song it is. Like if it's stereotype, I'm going with Ephraim. If it's like then again, Joy do kind of like the. I mean, well, yeah, Joy more of like he really designed the whole thing up and really make it look pretty. So any other song like my MJ or something like that, I'll go with Joy. It's kind of like I can't give you just a one solid thing. They both got their strengths and their pros and cons. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's why I ask questions like this, because I like to see where people think when it comes to choosing for different things. So like this next one might be a little bit harder, but if you were to have to do a collab project with one BGR artist or associate, choose and why? For this entire tape.
For the entire tape?
Yeah.
That's a great question. uh, I'll go with because Party just dropped this project, and now he signed a little bit more on my side. That's tough. I'll probably go with Cruz. Or I'll go with my man's Tyler. Because Tyler don't rap, but his ideas and how he understands music and how, you know what I'm saying, I can put him in there with some talking segments or some other things of that nature. But probably if it's a rapper, Cruz. Because I heard some other, you don't hear everything Cruz got out, but like, you feel me? He got some other genres in there that fit more my style type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like, so yeah. He's more versatile than Party, and I don't care what Party say. So he's more versatile. So I'll go with Cruz. If it was a non, I'd go with Tyler because Tyler ideas, he dope.
Okay, and that's interesting, and that's kind of what I expected you to say, but not really. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I thought you were gonna go with Party because you and Party complement one another the most based off of beat selection and things like that. Mm-hmm. But I can see where you would want to work with Cruz because y'all are polar opposites, like you said. So to have,
I don't know if I agree with that one in terms of beat selection. I mean, if it did, not no more. But I can see what you're saying. Though I can definitely see where you're coming from.
Oh, all right. So this is kind of where we get out of the BGR realm. But I seen popular questions that I thought would be cool to bring up, and then one of them I had brought up on my radio show a couple of weeks ago. But the first one is, do you take $50K or go out to dinner with your favorite artist?
That's tough. Do I take $50K or do I go with J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar? Speaking of
I had to take Jay-Z out of there.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, he number 5 for me, but it's either J. Cole, Kendrick, or $50K. That's tough. I might have to go with that $50K. I ain't gonna lie to you. I go to $50K because I can get me a feature or two. I could pay for myself to get on some playlists. You know what I'm saying? I can go pay to go talk to some folks. You know what I'm saying? You know, I can do that and some more shit with that $50K instead of just going to, you feel me, K out of Cole and piquing their interest. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I'm saying? They just going in one out, just me talking to them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because a lot of people, when the question was originally $50K or Jay-Z, a lot of people were saying Jay-Z, and I'm like, who's to say that he's going to put you in a position to even make $50K or more? You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying he don't owe you nothing. But he getting out of this deal, you know?
Right. He's just here to eat.
Know what I'm saying?
So I have 2 more questions before we go. What are your top 3 albums of all time?
Damn, that is hard. Man, that's hard. Fuck. Okay. I know I got one of them is what's the album with Nas, the
Illmatic?
Illmatic, that's one. Oh, you picked a hard question, dude. That's a crazy
question.
That's a crazy question. I like questions like these, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, make me think. Probably Tribe Called Quest, Midnight Marauder, something like that. I'm thinking of albums like I can go with 50 Cent, The Massacre. I can go with J. Cole. I like For Your Eyes Only a lot. Matter of fact, I like Friday Night Lights too. That's not an album.
That's a mixtape, but that's probably his best project in my opinion.
It's up there. It's definitely up there for sure.
Yeah, Cole. I love Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, I just seen him in Atlanta. That was dope. But third project, man, that's a hard question, dude. Anderson .Paak got a damn almost fucking perfect album too.
What, Malibu?
Malibu was cold.
I like
Damn.
Malibu. I enjoyed Malibu.
Yo, I don't. That's a hard question, yo. That's a hard. I don't know if I can be a third one. It's like it's so many that could be third. I mean, like that's not enough.
That's true. That's why I had to slim it down to 3 because it was originally 5, but I was like, nah.
I know, and I'm thinking of my vinyl collection right now. What albums I got in there that I would say, but I can't think of nothing.
You could just throw Thriller in there just cause. Might as well.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I'm a fan of MJ, but you feel me? That's not in my realm. But I'm definitely a GOAT though. Definitely a GOAT though. But I would say Kendrick Lamar, the Pimp Butterfly. Man, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to give you 2. I don't know. That third
At
one.
least you gave me 2.
Okay. Well, people don't give you 2.
Well, yeah, I don't know. People normally just get stuck after the question is asked, and it's like, well,
Gotcha.
not even in interviews either. Just normal conversation. When that comes up, people just tend to get stuck.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I know. I got my favorite music. I got like, yeah, I got my kind of top 5. It get tricky though. It get tricky.
So if that question was hard, then this last one might be a little bit harder.
Mm-hmm.
So, name an album that is damn near perfect.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that makes it short of a 10 out of 10 is the track list and the way it's arranged. So one album that should be rearranged and it'll be a 10 out of 10. Because I can give you mine just to make you think a little bit.
I'm thinking of every album right now, like even like recently as like the last week. Go ahead though. Go. I'll let you go first.
Mine is Cherry Bomb, Tyler the Creator.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
I give that project a solid 9 out of 10. But if a few tracks were just switched around a little bit, might be a 10 out of 10.
I can definitely see that. So rearrange it as a 10 out of 10. Ooh. That's a couple albums like that, to be completely honest with you. Like Vince Staples' last album is like that. I think Summer Walker, which one's the Pink album? The one Over It. Yeah, not Still Over It. Over It. I think that one, if it was switched around just a tiny bit, it would be fire. I mean, it's still fire to begin with, but who's a dude I can name? I don't know. I got those 2 so far.
It don't even have to be 3.
Oh yeah, you're right, but
But just to keep you thinking, I mean, if you want to name another one.
I'm thinking right now, I don't know. I truly don't. No, that don't work either. Yeah, I think I'm done at 2 again.
Yeah, that's one more than I asked for. So, but yeah, no, that was Visionary's hot seat. I hope the seat didn't get too hot.
Not at all, man.
Do you have any parting words before we go? Any announcements, any shout outs?
Shout out to BGR. My boy Party just dropped. Cruz just dropped his John too, like a couple weeks ago, but he dropped his
Cruz Essentials.
Cruz Essentials, yeah. I dropped Versatile. I don't know when Lay Low gonna drop, but he dropping soon. Matter of fact, he dropped a single the other day, I believe, like a couple weeks ago. Go get at that. I got Call the Benz coming soon. Look out for that. Like I'm really gonna do promo like crazy on that one because I really like that one already. And yeah, man, I think that's it. Man. Shout out to Mike, man. You man.
I appreciate it. Shout out you, man. I mean, Cruz had hit me up about you about a month ago, and we were supposed to get this thing done a while ago, but that's just life just happens.
How you feel about the project? That's what I want to ask you. How do you feel about the project? You don't got a lot. You can say it's trash. You know what I'm saying? That's all words criticism. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know if Cruz told you this ahead of you hitting me up, but I don't interview or even like do vlogs with artists if I don't like their music. So I enjoyed Versatile, and that was the reason why I told Cruz to begin with. I will do the interview, but I have to listen to this newest project first. Gotcha. So when I heard it, that's when I made a decision that, you know what, let me put my boy onto the platform and get his name out there a little bit. I mean, I need to get my name out there a lot of bit, but you know, just to get your name out a little bit and help as much as I can, because I do heavily fuck with your music, and I can't wait to see what comes out next.
I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I truly don't see what y'all seeing up in this project, but I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but that's what happens when you're a perfectionist, and nothing's wrong with being a perfectionist because I'm one myself. So the thing is, you know, a lot of people see the potential that you don't in yourself when you're hard on yourself a lot. And it's good to have people around you like Crush and like the BGR collective that sees that potential and is pushing you to do better and become, you know, a great artist. So it's just really up to.
Actually, the opposite. It's like I push myself better, and they be like, nigga, your shit good. Like, stop saying it's trash or whatever. And I be like, you right. I mean, I don't say you right. I be like, yeah, whatever. But this new stuff, ain't no, I can't wait for you to hear this new project. If you mess with this one, you gotta like the next one. Ain't no way.
That's what I'm saying. I can't wait to hear the next one, especially since you're saying it's more of your realm of music, which means you might even sound more comfortable over the songs that you're on. So
I got some different take. And listen, I got some, you know what I'm saying? I got some stuff coming.
And what is it? Call it Benz?
Call the Benz. Like Benz, Benz. Call the Benz.
Well, Call the Benz coming soon. Jermaine, a great interview. It was great to meet you finally.
Yes, sir.
And honestly, we can set up another interview after this next project is out, and after, you know, I can listen to it and everything.
For sure. Most definitely. I enjoyed this.
Actually, better yet, because I owe Crush one. Because I went out to Atlanta last summer, and I was supposed to go out to South Carolina to interview him and do a vlog with him, and I never made it. So, so this summer, if we can arrange something where I do a BGR interview / vlog, that would be good too, and I can finally meet y'all in person.
Yeah, man. Why not? I'm down. I'm completely down for it.
Right. Well, it was a great time, and I hope to see you soon.
Yes, sir. Appreciate your time, man.
Definitely. All right. Be easy.
All right.
Visionary out.
I seen you bouncing from left to right with them pretty eyes. That long hair.